comedy sports team has to offer.
I'm Natalie Bevlako and I'm on varsity comedy sports.
My name is Pineapple and I act on the comedy sports team.
I'm Rebecca Lee and I improvise on varsity comedy sports.
Comedy sports is a program where you get to play improv games with a bunch of other people and you compete against schools.
It's just really a group of people at the school who you might not know to be hilariously funny, who actually are, just go and improvise in games that make what they sound, even if it isn't that hilarious, sound hilarious. So there's a lot that goes into it, but you can't really predict any of the humor that's going to happen.
Really like a sport. I like to think so.
I like genre replay, and the way that game works is that you do a scene completely regular, maybe like a 2-minute scene, and then the referee after the scene, he stops you, and then you do it over in a different genre. So that genre could be horror or anime, which I will say, a French movie, a soap opera, and the way what you do is you adjust the scene to be in that genre.
I don't know, it's just like the environment, it's very interactive with the audience and it's just so much fun and it's hilarious.
It's a lot of fun to go with friends. You can watch the games, you can have fun. It's a great experience.
I remember when I was a freshman, when I first saw a comedy sports performance, I didn't expect any of it, and it was so much fun, and I went every game that year.
That looked fun, didn't it, Noah? Sure did, Seth. Now, Coyotes, as most of your teachers have probably told you, the school is now implementing Common Core into the lessons that we're all being taught. It seems confusing, and some of you may not know what it really is. Here's a short segment for you that describes what the Common Core is and what changes it's bringing to CHS.
Students will definitely like the move to the 100% integration of Common Core. And the main reason is because the material that they're going to be learning in their classrooms is more applicable to the real world. One of the main focuses of the Common Core standards is getting a student to be college and career ready. A lot of times prior to the Common Core standards, you'd ask a student, what is one thing you'd like to see from your education? And a lot of people would say they want it to relate more to real life. And that's what the Common Core standards will do. They're going to make you ready for your career. So whatever a student is looking to do, whatever they want to be, the Common Core standards are going to be more applicable to that. A lot of material in your classrooms is going to be cross-curricular, meaning that you're going to be learning similar things in a math class and an English class. So for an example, in a science class you might be utilizing literacy, which in the past you might only be using in your English class. You're now going to be using writing and math and science, and vice versa. In an English class, for example, you might be using something from your history class. So that integration of the classes, I think, will allow for students that opportunity to excel, and I think kids will enjoy it as well.
Well, we hope that you feel more educated on that now, because until then, I had absolutely no idea what the Common Core was. That's great, Noah. Brilliant newscasting. Man, Seth, it's really burning up in here. How hot is it in the studio? Thank you for asking, Noah. From data gathered on weather.com, it's reported to reach 92 degrees at the hottest. But don't worry, Coyotes, it's supposed to drop down almost 10 degrees by tomorrow, with partial clouds. Finally! Tomorrow I can go to Starbucks and get my pumpkin spice latte. Well, you're not alone with that, Noah. Students all around CHS are loving the return of the fall-exclusive coffee drink. Let's see what they've got to say.
What is that drink?
Pumpkin spice latte.
No way.
Yes way.
Are you a huge fan of the pumpkin spice latte?
Like major fan.
Major fan?
Yeah.
Do you appreciate the pumpkin spice latte at Starbucks?
I appreciate it, but not the movement for it.
The movement?
Yes.
Elaborate?
There has been a pumpkin spice outbreak.
Outbreak?
And we are to fear it more than Ebola. I suggest we take precautions immediately.
Is this factual information? Yeah. If you had to guess 3 ingredients in the pumpkin spice latte, what would they be?
Pumpkin.
Wrong.
Is it not?
There's no pumpkin in the pumpkin spice latte.
Well, that's misconceiving.
Right. Are you a fan of the pumpkin spice latte?
I've never had it before.
If you had to guess, would you be a fan of the pumpkin spice latte?
No.
So here's your cup of coffee, right?
Yeah,
What would you do if I were to throw this on the floor?
I'd be really mad.
What the heck?
So you're more of a coffee bean gal?
Yeah.
Well, Coyotes, as most of you have probably noticed, our Calabasas High School football team has been dominating since their first game at the end of August.
Yes, Noah, I have noticed that. Some people think it's because of their new players, and some think it's because they recently changed league divisions for this school year.
Man, I wish there was a way for us to get some insight on the recent league changes.
Well, I think overall we just have to keep on competing. It's going to be tough. Football, basketball, baseball. Basketball is kind of separate. We're actually moved into Division I AA this year, which is amazing. Football, we've obviously had a great start. Baseball, we have a great coach, so there's no doubt in my mind that we'll compete in all of them, and with the coaching and the dedication by the kids, we'll be fine. To be honest with you, I'm not sure if the players really understood what exactly was happening. All of them, some of them do. Like I said, overall, with the sports, it actually puts us in a better situation. We have more non-league games and a better opportunity to not have so much pressure right away and to really hone our skills and become a team.
That was really helpful. Now I understand the details of the recent league changes.
Well, Coyotes, we hope that you've enjoyed your lunch period and that you've stayed as far away from the heat as possible. It's a scorcher out there today.
Yes, make sure you drink plenty of water all day. Thank you for tuning in to today's edition of KYOTV News. We'll see you soon.
And make sure to get to class on time to avoid those tardy sweeps. They keep on coming and we'll never know why.